Co and Josh.
And this is another episode of Behind Closed Doors.
Today we're going to talk about things that millennials just don't get.
They don't get it all.
Not
Totally foreign.
So I was thinking the other day about all of the things that people like Tiff and just teenagers and millennials in general just don't get.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it would be a good topic for us, and I thought that it would be funny.
Okay.
So, yeah. Things like they have no concept or no understanding of never having a cell phone.
No, they don't. Remember that you walk around, if you had to call somebody, right? You had to go find a phone.
Well, you had to go find a payphone,
Yeah.
and then you not only had to have that, but you had to have money. So you always had to have like change, quarters.
Right. I don't think they understand the concept of, hey, here's a quarter, go call someone who cares.
Go find a payphone. No. They're like a old antiquated term that they're never gonna. No, I just understand. I just remember when I went to college, I got my first pager because I wasn't really allowed to have like anything like that when I was in school or high school or anything. And so I went to college and I got my first pager and I was like, I'm so pep. And that's like how you knew who the cool people were because you could get a hold of them at any point in time. We're like,
can't get a hold of you? What's the problem?
we're like, I don't understand. Well, and nowadays they're like, well, don't you have a phone?
Well, you didn't text
How are you gonna get a hold of me?
but don't call me, just text me.
Oh no. Like, they don't like to be called.
No.
Which is fine, because I don't really like to be called either. So I kind of understand that.
We're raising this anti-social generation, like, I don't like to talk to
Just
people.
like, just text me. It's fine. I get the convenience side, I really do. I just think it's hysterical that we're like,
Well, sometimes
can I talk to you?
I'll just call up Tiffany and she's like, why are you calling me?
Why? What do you want?
Like, because I wanted to talk to you.
She's like,
You
why?
just text me if you need something. Okay?
But I do the same thing too. I'm like, no, don't call me. You just text me when you're like leaving or whatever.
Right.
I'd rather like have a conversation with somebody on person than like over the phone. I'm like, did you text before?
We were on a job site the other day. Had this house in the basement, and also we're working the stairs. The house phone rings. And like, the other workers
They
are like,
have a home phone.
is that a house phone? Is that a house phone ringing? They were uncertain about the sound of a phone.
Well, how
And it was
young
in a
are your
house.
people?
They're younger.
Like
It's like
20,
22, 23.
Oh, yeah, babies.
Right?
Not really quite millennials, but
Yeah.
really close.
Yeah. I mean, one's in his 30s, but still, it's...
Okay, no. 30s is
But
that's
you're like,
not a millennial.
someone has a house phone?
Well,
And
no,
it was
but
so
it's weird. But
foreign.
it's like a weird concept because
Yeah.
we haven't really, I don't know, thought about it for a while.
Mm-mm.
I remember when there was no Wi-Fi
Okay.
and you had to, of course, plug in, and then, I mean, kids nowadays don't even know like what dial-up is. If they put the computer on and they heard the telltale sound, they wouldn't even know what happened.
Like,
and they wouldn't even,
what's
they're like, what's wrong with the computer?
happening?
Oh my gosh, something's wrong with it. Like, they wouldn't even
It's ready
know.
to blow up. It's
They
going to
wouldn't
blow
even
up.
know what to do with it.
No.
Or like the days before, I don't know, the internet.
Right? If you had a research paper.
Right? No, I remember when I went to college, the internet was still really new. Email was fairly new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it was like, oh,
For like the
how do
general
I use
public,
this?
right?
Right, exactly. So I went to college the first time and it was just like, oh, okay, I guess I better get used to email. Because you didn't really use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you used computers like for papers or for, normal stuff, but
Yeah.
you can't do research on a computer back then. You had to, I don't know, go to the library or pull out your encyclopedias or...
Encyclopedia salesmen, those are things that are not existent anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of an encyclopedia set?
No, there was a point to it though. You had to have those to be able to research things.
You had to.
And then you had to go to the library and
if you had an outdated version of the
oh man, it sucked. You had to go to the library and there was no computer to search your stuff.
No.
You know, so you had to walk in and go to
the filing cabinet.
Yeah, you had to go to the filing cabinet and you had to use the Dewey Decimal System to figure out where your book was that you were looking for the thing.
Going through the little cards, okay.
You're like, oh man,
I remember having
and
to
you
look
couldn't really tell what it was for. You kind of had to go by the title of the book. The book titles nowadays are so much less descriptive than they were before.
Right. Well, either you had to know the author, you had to know the title.
You definitely had to know the category,
and the
science or something. Otherwise, you were just roaming around the library just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's fine if it was a small library, but if it was a big library, like a big city library or something, good friggin' luck.
Right.
Good friggin' luck.
These drawers are this long.
So long.
You remember the original movie Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
In the New York City Library. So they were going down in the very first scene, hunting this ghost. And all these cards start flying out,
that sounds
right?
really familiar. I don't
in the basement, it
remember
was
old
just
movies
rows
like that
and
so
rows
much.
and rows of, and that's all accessible on your phone.
Yeah. Now with Google.
Google. Which is like what, a verb now and a noun?
No, it is. I tell Tiff, because she asks me all the time. She's like, Mom, what's this? Or how's this? And I'm like, Tiff. And she looks at me. I'm like, Google it. She's like, oh, but I don't want to. Can't you just tell me? I'm like, yep. I sure could, but I'm not gonna.
Right?
and research is on their phone or on the computer or on a tablet or whatever. And they have it so easy nowadays.
Oh, so easy.
So easy.
Oh, I don't understand this topic, or I need to learn about Christopher Columbus.
Well, you have to have the internet now, even in elementary, to be able to do schoolwork.
Yeah. You
have to. They have you do these research papers, and you have to type it up. It's not something that you can not have the internet for.
Yeah.
You know? Tiffany would be sent home with assignments, and they're like, hey, fill this out and do the internet searches. They never would have done that to us in school. It's just one of those things that millennials just don't even understand, and they probably never will. I don't know. It's just funny.
Well, what about collect calls?
Yeah.
Right? And the way to actually cheat the system?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you didn't have quarters, which eventually got so expensive, it was I don't know, 75 cents or $1 to make a collect call for a phone call.
For a phone call.
Okay, it is kind of expensive, but you always had to carry quarters around. If you didn't have a quarter, you were screwed, and so you had to I don't know, for normal people who could call home for a ride or whatever, you know what I mean? Or if you're trying to get a message to your friend or whatever, you had to call home and call collect, and then
so that you would pick a call. So you make a phone call, press 0 for a collect call. You're like, I'd like to make a collect call, please. Okay, and it would
the automated machine.
Right.
Yeah.
And it would say, state your name.
Yeah.
And you go, need to be picked up from school. And the other person, you have a collect call. You have a collect call from.
You need to pick up from school.
You need to pick up from school as fast as you could because
it's only 2 seconds and you had to get it out as fast as you could.
And then they go, no, I do not accept the charges. And they just
or they hang up.
And then they got. So you remember caller IDs?
Yeah.
That is so non-existent.
Box.
Everyone has ID on their phone.
Yeah, automatically. It's a built-in feature because who's gonna be crazy enough to answer the phone without knowing who it is?
What number?
If an unknown number comes up, you're just
I'm not answering that.
Oh, they can leave me a message. I don't know who's calling me, or I don't have that
If
number
you're not
saved
in
in
my
contacts.
if you're not in my contacts,
I'm probably not
I'm
gonna
not
answer.
answering it.
Well, even if it's you, you've called from weird numbers before, or if the phone's just weird and it doesn't show the number.
And I gotta keep calling back. Well, fortunately, sometimes
I'm not gonna answer if I don't know who it is.
The phone's being weird. My number comes up that number looks familiar. Why do? Oh.
No, I know your number. Thank you very much. But you are right. Most people don't know like numbers outside of maybe like the top 2 people they call.
Yeah.
I know your number, and I know Tiff's number, and I know my number. I kind of sort of know some other people's numbers, like parts of the number, but I don't really know the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I had to tell Tiff, hey, call Grandma.
I don't even know my mom's number.
Well, I don't either. I don't know anybody's.
I know
like I said, I know
it's
our
in my
numbers,
contact.
and that's because I paid the bill for the 3 numbers. But it's just one of those things that millennials don't get, like needing an address book that you would always keep by the phone, or you know, I don't know, needing caller ID. So
right, we would have a list of all these people, right, on the inside of our cabinet door.
Oh, like the people you called.
Yeah, everybody's phone numbers was on this little sheet of paper inside, next to the phone, so like a cabinet in the kitchen, right?
That's a little ghetto. We had just an address book.
Well, eventually we got there too, but it's like a phone book, right?
Yeah.
Phone books on their phone now.
Well, they still deliver phone books. They do
they?
actually deliver
I
phone
haven't
books.
seen a phone book in a while.
Well, I keep it, but then I toss out our old one, and it just goes to recycling. I don't know why they still make phone books, because I haven't
really seen a phone book delivered in a while.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
They do.
I don't really see the point.
It's like once a year, and it's like this small instead of like
this massive thing.
And there was the yellow pages and the white pages. And I don't think Tiffany would even know what that means.
Why?
I don't even think that she would know what that means. She's like, why?
Well, there's so many apps or ads and like Facebook pages and,
like,
and
you
websites
don't need to
that
know
you don't
the
need to know.
information. You could just Google it.
Right.
Like I don't know. If you want to order from Olive Garden, and I say Tiffy, call Olive Garden, she'll Google Olive Garden. She's not gonna like keep Olive Garden number on her phone.
No.
She's like, why? I can just Google it.
Well, see, that's also generation.
And again,
I'll
Googling
keep
is
that
a verb.
Like I'll look it up something, and then if it's like a restaurant or a place to go do something or a venue,
I'm iffy.
I'll add the contact.
Maybe, but I don't like having
it's
many
like
contacts.
create new contact, right?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to have 1,000 contacts to filter through.
Yeah, I don't have to filter through stuff. I'm not
I have like
searching for
500
people
contacts.
and like, well, yeah, so do I.
And that's not keeping like random crap.
Yeah. Our black books or the directories or
Well,
like
because our Facebooks and our
folder.
emails and everything are synced to our phones, and so you can have everyone's info. Whereas like before, it was not an option.
No.
You know what I mean? Like if you had to switch phones or something, oh my gosh.
If you didn't sync it,
worst.
if you didn't like
Well, you
back it
couldn't
up.
always sync it. You couldn't always sync it, or you couldn't always back it up before. So you'd have one phone, and then you'd have the other phone, and you're like,
Put them back and forth. This is taking so
oh
long.
my gosh, there's so many people. So you might have 50 contacts in your phone in that case.
Yeah.
Because you're like, no, screw this, I'm not doing that. But it's just
And
funny
you had to go
because
like,
I don't think that's something that Tiffany's ever had to do. Like, it's just not something that millennials do because they back the phones and then they're always told back it up before you go get a new phone or before you like, you know, and then it just goes to the cloud.
Where does
I've
it
talked to
go?
people that don't even know like what the cloud is.
I barely know what the cloud is. It's just a place that stuff goes and you pull it if you need it.
It's like an online server.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just more data storage.
Oh. That's how old I am.
Yes, Josh is very old.
Alright.
We're going to do Battle of the Sexes again because, well, it was fun. And we're not competitive at all.
And I don't want to lose again.
And I want to win again.
Okay, so I'm going to read the first question.
Okay.
Okay. In Formula One motor racing, what does the red flag mean?
Stop. Oh, wait. Yeah, stop. This was...
The race has been stopped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop.
Point.
Okay. I was like, yeah, it is.
Point.
No, I don't... you can hold on. We're cool.
Okay. I know we're cool.
Okay.
Wait. Cool.
What is body sugaring?
Oh, I know this. It's scrub. It's exfoliation. Right?
No.
Body sugaring.
It's a method of removing body hair. like instead of waxing.
Oh, I thought like a scrub, like you use like.
They do have sugar scrubs.
Right, they do, right?
But that's
I knew
not
that.
body sugaring.
So it's a process of removing hair.
It's sure.
All right.
Sure.
Sure.
We'll go with that.
Oy. Okay. In the movie National Lampoon's Vacation, where was Clark Griswold taking his family?
Came out in the new movie. I know those. It was in the new movie. Something Springs. I don't know. Griswold's. No.
That's the name of the family.
I know. No. I don't know. Something Springs.
Nope. Wally World.
Oh, that's right. I do know that. See?
Okay. Let's see. 1-0.
Name the actress
I think these are like the hardest
who
questions.
played the title role in the TV series Murphy Brown.
Oh,
Come on, you watched Murphy Brown, didn't ya?
not a lot.
What? It was such a classic.
Not a lot. But see, every time I think of Murphy Brown, I'm picturing moonlighting.
I don't even know what that means.
Bruce
Josh is older
Willis.
than I am. Okay.
Okay, I don't know.
Candace Bergen.
Ow! That's right.
See? Don't you picture it now?
Yes, well, I pictured it ahead of time. Or before.
All
Anyway.
right.
Alright, hold on. What's the top selling motor oil in America?
WD-40? Is that a motor oil?
No, it's not.
Oh, is that the thingy that greases stuff? Degreases stuff?
Does not degrease.
It greases? Well, it greases stuff. To make like,
Lubricates.
yeah, it greases stuff.
So,
Okay, and then I'm not done. Wait, ask me the question again.
what is the top selling motor oil in America?
It's on those racers outfits all the time. Petrol oil. I don't know.
Petrol is what they call gasoline in
I
England.
know. Whatever. What is it?
Pennzoil.
Pennzoil. See, I was close. Oh, it was
I
so
got a P.
close. P-E.
P.
E.
Okay. You have two
Pennzoil is
letters.
not with an I.
No, there is an I in it though.
And an O.
Oh god.
Okay. Other than somewhere that you'd keep tablets, what is a pillbox?
Other than somewhere you keep tablets, what is a pillbox? A pillbox is where you put your medication for every day of the week.
Other than somewhere that you'd keep tablets, what is a pillbox? So when I say other, I don't mean give me the description of something you'd keep tablets in. Something other.
Pillbox. I know this has been used for. What would you use it for? Like.
What is a pillbox?
Keepsake.
No.
I don't know.
It's a type of hat.
What?
From like the olden times.
It's like a hat box?
No, it's a type of hat.
A pill.
Box.
A pillbox is a hat?
Yes. Okay,
You
Josh.
got some crazy names for stuff, ladies.
Come on, dude.
Jeez. Pillbox? Alright. This would be an easy one. I'm not giving you the hard ones here. Make it interesting.
Okay.
I'm like her.
I'm not-
Which American TV series did Mr. T star in?
The 18th.
Correct.
I always want to say the Great American Hero, but it's not because it was on at like the same time though. They like ran concurrently. Okay.
I got a story about that, but that's completely different. A little different story.
I'm sure it is.
The Great American Hero.
Which cosmetics company released the fragrance Vanilla Fields?
You wore this, didn't you?
No.
Ever?
No, I don't like vanilla.
I know now. Vanilla Fields?
I do remember the bottle though, and what it looked like.
It was like small bowl like that, had a little.
I guarantee you it doesn't matter. You just need the name of the company to win though.
Just to get a point.
Well, yeah. The timing.
Avon.
No.
Mary Kay.
Not even close. Cody.
What?
I told you.
Cody? Stop reading me the hard ones.
It wasn't!
I do so good this game usually. Okay. What sort of drill would you use to make a hole in a brick wall?
Type of drill?
I know most of the guys out there are like, come on.
In a brick wall.
In a brick wall.
I wish you said floor.
Wouldn't make a difference.
Well, it went to me. No. The electric drill? I don't know. I don't know.
As opposed to a battery drill?
They have those.
I know.
I don't know.
A hammer drill.
I don't even know what that looks like.
I don't know what a pillbox looks like.
It's a hat.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay. These are all so easy.
Then read it.
What do you call a rough textured sponge designed to massage and remove dead skin?
A loofah.
No, that's high maintenance.
Got one.
Just teasing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're tied, so we have to keep
No,
going.
you got two. I got one.
Where did I
You
get
get 2 points.
Oh, then I win.
Wait,
Ooh,
it's
yay!
not over? It's over?
No, yeah, we did 5. I win.
Ah!
Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, how about this one?
Okay.
So you're driving down the road and you see this chick who like, I don't know, she left her like gas cap thing open.
Okay.
The nice thing to do would be to be like, hey, try to get her attention and be like, dude, you're like, you
What?
know.
What?
Your gas cap is open.
I can't hear you. What?
So, what do? You pull up next to them and then you're like driving and you're like,
Let's party. No.
roll
Roll
down
the
the
window.
window down so they know to roll down the window.
Does anyone still have the window knob
no,
in
so
their
you have
cars
a
anymore?
classic, and even some of those probably even like retrofitted to have the button because
What? Old vehicles,
crap
but
wants the like.
like
That's so
millennials.
annoying.
I don't know what any of them who's gonna be driving around on a 1970 something vehicle or even 80s.
Some people are weird like that. They might have those, but I don't think that it's something that they acknowledge. Like it's something everybody does, but it's not something that millennials understand because it's really like.
It's a gesture that. You're
Right,
like,
it's a gesture.
What are you doing?
But it's.
I don't understand
But
that.
it's not like a gesture that you can just be like.
Hey, push the button to put your window down.
Get your window down.
Because they're not
What the crap-
rolling it
What the
down,
crap are you doing?
they're
Like,
just
what is that?
lowering
Well,
the
and that's the
window.
thing. It's just one of those old phrases.
Or like some of them are like, that's up, that's down. Instead of the buttons.
Well, it's little like.
Hey, pull it up, push it down.
I know. It's just one of those funny things. You know, I just think life's so easy nowadays. Like, iTunes makes everything easy. I remember pre-iTunes. I remember pre-CDs even.
Ooh, like Columbia House.
Oh my gosh, do you remember when we got in on that and we would get like CDs
every month?
Every month that it was like.
You're like, how much is this cost me? The first couple were like a couple dollars.
But then it's like $5 and $6 and you have like 20 CDs, so we have a million of them, and then you end up losing them, or I don't even know what happens to most of them.
Or you get your CD wallet, right? Those big old folders.
No, well, those are still convenient.
And then you have a case.
They still sell those.
Right?
Yeah, but you throw those away sometimes, but not always because
we haven't, because we have an entire bookcase full of CD cases, and there's not a single CD in them.
That's
because it's the artwork. It's the little information packet that's still in it. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, the ones that we still have, they do have stuff in it. Those are the ones we don't actually use, but we got rid of all the ones that we do use. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those funny things.
When everything's on your phone now, like all the music.
Everything's on your phone, not like how it used to be before. Where say you wanted to make a mixtape,
you know,
you had to sit by the radio and you had to wait till the top 40 came on, and then you're like sitting there waiting, and you're like,
all day long. You're like,
all day long. It would take.
Oh, I know it's coming.
It would take weeks to do one stupid tape, which you had to listen the whole way through because you couldn't just fast forward through it. You had to listen to it, and then you had to flip it over and like watch it on the other side.
It's not listening to Pandora like, I'm not really like into the song. Change it.
No.
Skip it.
No.
Thumbs down.
Well, you could fast forward, but that was so time consuming and such a pain.
But after you listen to the radio, you're done. And if you're recording a tape.
Or if you're waiting for your favorite song, you're like, I have to have this on my tape.
I remember staying up really late one night, and I was listening to the radio, and I was trying to make a mixtape, right? For my girlfriend. Yeah, it was like 10,
I never got a mixtape.
12, maybe. Yeah.
Nice, Josh.
Uh-huh.
Real nice, Josh.
Stay on topic. So, I was making this mixtape, right? But I didn't want it to be really loud, because it was at night.
Oh no.
Right? I was trying to be not necessarily inconspicuous.
You weren't really supposed to be up, and you weren't really supposed to be doing your tape, and your mom would have busted your chops and gotten you way into trouble.
Story comes out. So I knew where the mic was on this, because you could still record your own speaking.
Yeah, of course.
So I thought that if you were recording something, then that microphone had to pick up the sound from the speakers, right? Because it's a little boom box. A boom box. That's also something that So they had So I took a piece of paper and tried to funnel the sound into the microphone. And I was trying to be quiet.
You're so blonde.
It's so.
You're worse than me.
And so when I played it back,
Josh moments.
So here I was. I'm covering, right? I'm funneling the sound from the speaker back to the microphone, and then when I played it back, I was like, "Oh, that worked great!" And it wasn't until later that I figured out, "Oh, I didn't have to do that."
Yeah.
And I spent hours that night doing it. Hours.
Well, you have a good heart, but you're kind of dumb sometimes. It's okay. You're pretty.